Alright guys, so we are live tonight with Hungrybelly868, Brent, aka Hungrybelly868, because everybody knows you as Hungrybelly868, right?
Yes.
I don't think anybody knows your first name, dog. Nobody knows your name.
No, not very much.
So
unless
if somebody,
it's a Starbucks cup or something.
Right. So when you go into a Starbucks and they immediately know who you are.
Somebody branches.
Okay.
They just like smile. They just look at you and smile, and I'm like, right.
Yeah, I don't think anybody knows your first name. So if somebody like sees you in real life, they'll be like, "Hey, Hungrybelly."
Yeah, or Mr. Belly, or Food Guy.
Mr. Belly, food man.
TikTok Food Guy, or
I know move the whole table there. Yes?
Oh my.
Shit.
Take care, quarter.
Okay. Yeah. Alright guys, so any questions you'll have for Brent throughout the night, just leave them on Twitch or on TikTok. So tonight, the main topic that we're talking about, right, is can you trust food reviewers?
On the whole.
On the whole. When you put a video saying, oh, this tasting good, can you trust that? And I've seen some videos coming out in the past couple of weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, like recently, like in the past week, there have been like 2 videos that came out. Yeah. Basically saying how, I see Hungrybelly doing this, and he said this, but I went and this happened.
And
they had like a negative experience, or they didn't like the food
Correct.
that you had, right?
Exactly.
Now, I wonder if we could pull up that video, boy. Do you recall the name of the account? Who had that?
I don't know, boy. I think it
Nah, we are tasked to find out right now, but
yeah, that's a task.
Basically, this girl went to what's the name of the business? Should we name the business or not?
Why not?
What was the business with the shrimp?
Hassan's.
Okay, so
yeah.
Okay, so
which you went to the day before and you enjoy your Hassan's experience, right?
What did I buy, boy? I bought
chicken. Did you?
I bought the chicken tenders.
Right.
Now it said chicken tenders on the menu, but I got like these little blocks of chicken. No, I ain't complaining. It tastes good.
It's like cubes instead of.
No, I ain't complaining. But when you say tenders, I really thinking
a long.
Yeah, the long pieces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here, let me just. Right. So you went to Hassan's Gyros,
right.
and you bought shrimp, right?
Yes.
And you get these big pieces of shrimp, right?
So I got fewer, larger pieces because of the box that I got.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got like how many like pieces of shrimp?
It was because it was a mixed box. It had like I think it was like 2 wings and another piece.
Okay.
3 big falafel balls and then 3 big shrimp on top of fries.
Right.
So it's like a lot of fries and then these things on top.
Okay, so somebody on TikTok
saw
Hungrybelly doing this, right? They saw you ordering this food, and they went to try the same thing, right?
So they just went and it's like, I want shrimp and fries.
Right. And they got shrimp and fries.
They got shrimp and fries.
Shrimp and fries, right. But the size of the shrimp wasn't the same.
So she got 10 pieces of smaller shrimp, and it almost looked grilled. It didn't have like a batter the way I had.
Yeah, no, I saw the difference. It did look a lot
like a grill.
It did look more different.
Like a grilled shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was basically saying that, Hungrybelly went there and he got these big pieces of shrimp, and I went and I get these small little shrimps.
And she says it didn't taste good or something.
Right. Well, I mean, taste is subjective.
Which, thank you.
Right? So we will go into the topic of taste and food and things like that, right? But I think she was kind of wrong.
So you think she's what?
I think she's wrong because you didn't order the same thing, right?
So we didn't order the same thing, but
right.
I tried talking to 1 or 2 people about this. And this exists in other restaurants. If you go to a restaurant and you ask for a gourmet patty, once you say gourmet patty, it's not the same as a regular patty.
Okay.
So say you get a 9-ounce burger that's loaded, and I eat that, and you say, well, I want a burger at this place, and you just order a burger. And they give you a 4-ounce thin breaded.
And then you complain like, I saw Hungrybelly go here and it was bigger.
And I didn't get the same thing, right?
Right.
So if you don't ask for the same thing, I doubt you'll expect to have, this large variance.
So how did you feel? Because she called you out, right?
Yeah.
Because she didn't say a certain food reviewer. She said Hungrybelly.
But I think it's not so much of the call out too, because it was like, and some people said, she just being factual and thing, and it's kind of like this attack that because I didn't have an experience here, that you can't believe anything. You can't believe anything else. All my videos is paid, or all my videos is free food, or I say everything tastes great all the time. It was like, okay, this is just like one box of food. Yeah.
It's the fact that y'all didn't order the same thing now. That's really the main point of it. You didn't order the same thing. So you probably paid more. So did you pay for your food there? Or
no, I didn't actually.
You didn't pay for the food?
No.
So, all of your food reviews, right? Are they all free?
No.
Or do you ever actually pay money and just do a review just out of your own?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Most of them.
Or I should say myself and my wife do. Yeah.
Right.
I would say most of them.
Most of them. Okay. So,
Yeah.
how do you like go about like how? Okay. So you contacting these restaurants or they contacting you and be like, hey, can you do a food review for us?
Yeah. They will reach out.
They reach out to you.
So varying people will reach out, and some of them wouldn't even talk money. Some
Okay.
of them will just say, come and try,
Right.
and they just kind of leave it kind
Yeah.
of vague.
Yeah. So
And
you-
it's up to you to say, well, okay, cool, we don't mind coming and trying it out, or whatever the case may be,
Right.
or something like that. It's not like we rushing down there to say, well, so this is the price and this is that, and we want
Right.
10 orders of this, and
Right.
nah, that don't happen at all.
Okay, so most of the food reviews that you do that you
Yeah.
don't pay for, do they pay you? Is there a monetary value for your review?
Right, so I like how you worded that.
Yeah.
And that's what we actually tell people up front. Like, I could
Yeah.
show you messages to businesses or establishments
Right.
where we are like, hey, what? Our opinion is our opinion. Like, it's there for you to see.
Right.
So even if you pay, which is what you're really paying for is the platform, the exposure.
The exposure, yeah,
you're
of
paying
course.
for the work to make the video.
The content,
Because
the filming, all that.
we don't
put
do
on the
like the
platform.
average TikTok person. Just like, so here we are, ting in
Yeah.
one go, we eat any food, okay, great,
Yeah,
whatever.
your food reviews are different. It's not just today I'm at so and so.
Yeah.
It's more interesting to watch.
It has some layers, it
Yeah.
has music, it has, speed ramps, it has work put into it.
Right.
So that's what you're really paying for when you do pay. But whether it's pay or it's complimentary food or items,
Yeah.
we always tell people straight up, it's like, hey, if there's something really good, we're going to say it's really good. If there's something that we don't like, we're not going to put that up explicitly
Right.
unless we talk to you about it first. Because sometimes somebody will give you some stupid excuse that, oh, well, no, this is normally this way, but you got it not
Right.
the way we're supposed to do it. And then, like, as soon as I hear that, I already know that you're just trying to.
So my question,
Definite.
before we go into the video, because they found the video, right, of the girl talking about the thing.
Right, yeah.
Before we go into that, if you are paid for a food review,
Mm-hmm.
does that affect your review?
No.
So you will always do an honest review?
Yeah.
Okay. No matter if
Nah.
it's paid or not paid.
No matter. Because
Okay.
we've had instances where we've gotten food
Yeah.
and we had a bad experience. And
I have
we didn't
seen
even
a
put,
few of your videos
but
where
we didn't
it's
even
negative.
put up a video.
Yeah.
And we told them straight up, says either you get your money back
Yeah.
or you want to do a redo.
Okay.
And then they'll have other businesses that don't play nice at all. They're just like, no, I know my stuff is good. It's like,
Yeah, but
it's like, well, okay,
taste,
cool.
yeah.
And because that's what people ask me. They're like, you don't put up bad reviews. But anytime I do put up something negative
They want
about
it down.
anywhere, it's not that they want it down,
Yeah.
That video doesn't take off.
Right,
Because people
okay.
will kind of see it and they don't share it to their friend. Because like,
Right,
oh,
because it's bad.
he's not interested.
Right, that makes sense.
Swipe.
That's a good point.
So the video doesn't go viral.
So because
and you don't see it.
so it's not good food. Why am I sharing this? Why am I commenting? It's not good food. Okay, cool, bye.
Yeah,
So
because
okay.
we don't do a thing where we straight up gonna bad talk somewhere. If I don't like
Right.
somewhere, the video is still toned down. It's not like an extra emphasis to say how bad it is. You
Okay.
know, those kind of videos will go viral because
Yeah.
it's once again straight back canal. You know.
Okay, so if you do a food review and the food is bad, like you don't like the food,
Yeah.
it's only negative things you have to say about it.
Mm-hmm.
These videos, do you send it to the client first?
Well, no. At that point, I don't even compile a video, because everything is you're taking short clips. Of
But no,
everything,
but
you
you've
know.
already been paid for the video,
Yeah.
right?
Right. So like
So
that's
okay,
it.
so watch. I
Yeah.
pay you to do a food review.
Yeah.
You do a food review and you don't like it.
Correct.
Right. You've already received my money.
No,
So
no.
I'm expecting you to pay.
No.
I'm expecting you to upload the video.
No, it goes back.
Or you give them back the money.
Take back your money. Yeah.
So okay, so you give them back the money if the food is bad.
Yeah.
Because obviously they don't want
Yeah,
a
because
bad review.
you're not paying me to just say what you
Dog,
want.
I rate that, dog. I rate that.
I'm not-
that
And that's not just me,
because
there's
this
others
is
who do it.
yeah,
Yeah, so it's like, look, I'm not dealing with that.
right.
It's either you
That's
are com-
real interesting.
Because
That's real
I've
interesting.
had businesses where, let's say I have 3 items, straight up.
Right.
This item is extremely good. This item's okay, and I didn't really like this. And we'll be like, they'll ask for the video. Let me see the video first now. So
Right.
okay, cool. So I get to the point where there are good points to make. So this is not a complete waste. They're like, I want your honest opinion because we want to learn from our mistakes.
Right.
That's what they tell me,
Okay,
straight
okay.
up. So I'm like, okay, cool.
I mean,
I'm
dog,
gonna
if
fix
I
it.
was you, I mean, if this was my job, because
Yeah.
this is not your main job, right?
No, it's not.
So we're getting to the personal life just now, but
Okay.
this is a side hustle for you. This is a money making avenue for you. You know what I mean?
It's a passion, and also now because of where the page has reached and the platform and stuff, where it could make money, but
because obviously it helps you. It's a financial help for you, right?
It does help when you get paid. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I probably only have 2 paid jobs in a month.
So I mean, if I was you, I would be like, hey, it's a bad review. I'm sorry, I didn't like the food, but I will give you back 75% because I've already done the work to come there, to film, to do all this. You know what I mean?
I like that actually.
I would do like a 25%. Keep 25% just for the effort.
The fact because that I came and I paid.
You as a restaurant are taking a risk in hiring me to review your food.
True.
Because food is subjective, as you said.
Okay.
So it's not guaranteed I'm gonna like your food. But if I don't like your food, and obviously
if you'll like that idea.
And if you don't like my review, obviously you don't want a negative review on your page.
Yeah.
I will give you back 75% of the cost. Obviously, I keep 25% just because, you know.
Like you say, it's an appearance fee.
Appearance fee, right? It's for your time and everything, yeah.
The food and everything, yeah.
Even though you got food for free, you save $50, but it's not costing them $50 to give you food.
Come like somebody saying, well, hey, what now? I'm gonna give you $1,000, but it's poison.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Yeah.
There's a risk involved, right?
So let's just go into so Twitch found the video. TikTok, if you all are not on
you're trying to give me trauma tonight.
Twitch is the place to be because we can actually show you all the video. So twitch.tv/ZachBDZ, that's where you can see my screen and you can see the video that I'm gonna show up now. Yeah. So if you're not on Twitch, just for the next 30 seconds, you're gonna be missing out on this scene. But okay, Brent, this is the video here.
Yeah, that is it, yeah.
This is it, okay.
Yeah.
So let me just.
I can't even remember all the parts of this video.
I didn't get a chance to fix up that
to sort out those things, yeah.
To sort out that scenes and things that way. But now we get to go there. Desktop audio. Just mute this. Okay, so this is a video. This is a video where the girl is talking about her experience with Hassan's against Hungrybelly868.
I'll never trust another food review on TikTok again. I saw a well-known foodie influencer did a review on Hassan gyros on the avenue, and I decided to try them. Y'all, when I saw that video of the shrimp, I was so excited because one, I love shrimp.
Right, so she's saying she's excited. She loves shrimp. She see your video. She loves shrimp. So she go in.
She built up.
Right, so your video working. She see it and she gone.
Somebody see it.
And so it looked really good. When I opened that box, it was absolutely...
I ain't gonna lie, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it actually...
That looking real good, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
But I think it does look fried though. There's like a different batter.
Yeah, it looks fried.
It's a different batter.
Yeah. Like, look how tiny that is.
Dog, that's not that small, look.
I mean, it's shrimp. Like if you
buy... That small, look. I mean...
If you go and pay for your 3 pounds of shrimp in wherever...
Tony's shrimp have bigger. A little bit bigger, but...
It's a little bit bigger, yeah.
Yeah, but this is looking that small.
That was the last $100 in my wallet. So I actually counted how much I got.
She
said she paid with her last $100.
And...
Yeah, so she's saying that's her last $100, dog.
Yeah.
Why are you spending your last $100 on the shrimp and fries, dog?
This box cost $65. This is a medium. This is exactly why I will never trust any food reviews again. I don't. To top it off, it did not taste good. You would think for fries and shrimp.
So she said she will never trust any food reviewers again.
It would, it didn't. The fries was way undercooked.
She said for fries and shrimp, it did not taste good. Like for fries and shrimp.
Fries and shrimp taste good, dog.
No, but
wait, for fries and shrimp it doesn't taste good?
Yeah, for fries and shrimp, I don't know if it's supposed to be caviar or is it honey drizzled with truffle sprinkles? I don't know.
That looking really good to me, dog. It have a lot of
the shrimp was not great. I'd give the shrimp 6 out of 10, and I don't recommend Hassan gyros.
6 out of 10.
So she did not explicitly call you out, but you see right there, she did call you out at the beginning. There's a meme expectation versus reality.
Well, now there's the thing though. You realize I'm holding the shrimp up to the camera, right?
Yeah.
So there's no way the shrimp is bigger than my head. You realize where she freeze frame that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all that is the emphasis on like misinformation.
Thanks for the follow there, guys. Okay, so let's jump back in.
Yeah. You're catching all of that on this side because the phone is far from the table.
Okay, so that was a video there. Now my thoughts on that. It was a different. How much? Okay, the meal that you had, how much did that cost?
I think that one was it's like 95 or something like that. Is it?
close to $100. Wow.
It's close to $100. Yeah.
Well, she had $100 left. Why should just get that?
It was wings.
She had $100 left. She could have just get the same thing that you get, dog.
Yeah. No, another thing, she can't expect Hassans to give her back money because you ordered shrimp and fries.
Yeah.
But you didn't say, well, no.
Do you think she went back up to them and was like, hey, this is not the same thing that I saw on Hungrybelly page?
Right. So, and there are some other people. I'm not trying to discredit this girl. I don't like to bad talk people, but I know people who, I don't know.
Well, bad talker, she bad talking you.
That's nothing. I don't want to stoop to that level. So, you know, from maturity level, I know people who will go back to someone and say, hey, what, you know, this is not what I order, whatever. Next time I will try this, but this is what I want. Right. I also know people who have taken my videos or my photos that I post. They'll go up to business and say, I want this. And they will get that.
Okay.
And then they'll tell me straight up, well, actually, 2 or 3 items I find was real good, but actually, I didn't like this so much. And I was like, okay, cool. You're allowed to have that little variance because taste is subjective.
Exactly.
You know? But let's start with
you
order first.
Yeah, you can't see somebody try something and expect for it to say, and you're like, oh my god, guys, it tastes so amazingly. You can't expect to get the same experience. Because you might like what you like. Every taste buds are different.
It's unfortunate, but
anybody ever went to somewhere that you went to to buy the same thing, and like they made like a story or something, and like they tagged me like, hey, this was real shit, like, you know.
Not really. They'll DM me because I always encourage people.
Yeah, what were good experiences?
I always encourage people to either comment or DM me when they go and try somewhere.
Right.
Tell me what your experience was like. I want to know, because if I get 5 people saying I agree with you and then one person said it's not so great, that's cool.
Yeah.
That sounds fine.
Yeah.
But if I get 10 people saying I didn't get what you get, it didn't taste good. Well, I shouldn't say I didn't get what you get, but it didn't taste as impressive as you said it was.
Right.
Then I will like, hey, and I go and message your business afterwards because I was like, I had people order this thing, you know, what's happened? And then all of a sudden you hear, well, ooh, a chef changed, or ooh, my supplier changed, and you know, it's here, all these different things. It could be excuses or it could be real. How would I know?
Right.
It's not my job to go and track that part down.
Okay, so I have a question. People who have a following, right?
Yeah.
So let's say I go. I'm not a foodie. I have nothing to do with food, right?
Right.
Let's say I go somewhere, and I have a bad experience with the food or with something, right?
Yeah.
Something to do with that business, right? That food business, and I post it in my story. I'm like, hey, this place so and so and so and so. I don't like it. They do this, they do that. It's a bad experience, and I post about it.
Yeah, in your stories, yeah.
Okay, do you think that that's right? Because some people will respond to that and be like, you know, just if I'm not good to say, don't say it. They love to say that, right? And they want me to like not say anything because that's somebody's business. That's their bread and butter. You know what I mean? What do you think about that?
No, so a story on Instagram is not permanent.
Right.
That was your experience in your day, which is what
stories is. But a couple thousand people seeing it still. You know what I mean?
Don't matter. It's your experience.
Right.
You did not
freedom of speech.
You did not like what happened.
Right.
You are not putting this on every platform and making a 1.5-minute video trying to bring these people down.
Yeah, there's not much effort going. There's not much effort going into
exactly. It's just
into that.
These are my 2 cents today, and that's it. And I think that's fine. You know, obviously, there have a certain amount of how I should say, a certain way in doing things. You know, so if you like real mad that you went and spent $500 with your family, your girlfriend and whoever else, and you know, and you all had the most terrible time, or whatever, and you just put up a story. That's the experience. You had a bad experience and you put it up.
Exactly. Like
but you didn't go out your way to use your studio and your energy and pay for music or something like that, and you know, make a whole scene.
I ain't gonna lie, food is get people talking and you know. Food is bring out emotions, you know. Because sometimes I just see people posting about what's the name of this place down in Shagaramas? UPIC, right? Yeah. Sometimes I see friends like posting about, oh, UPIC is so nice, and I just feel it in me to be like, I just want to tell them that I went there and I had a terrible experience. I don't know what it is. It's like when you have a bad experience with food, you just want people to know about it. I don't know if it's just me.
Brent, I was outside trying to eat my food and this swarm of bees just keep
at UPIC?
At UPIC, yeah. And I'm like, okay, cool. I couldn't enjoy the food.
Yeah.
Because of something simple like that. And then people are like, oh, well, you're outdoors. You should expect that. It's like, well, it still happened though.
Yeah.
It still happened. So I can't talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I'm inside and a meteor could fall on me now. Like it doesn't have to happen, but I'm still gonna talk about it if it happens. You know what I mean? Like, no dog. I went to UPIC and the person I was there with, she ordered a macaroni and cheese, like a pasta kind of thing, right? Okay. It came cold. And you know when pasta get cold, the cheese is stuck up on it.
But you can't have cold cheese inside.
Right. No, like it wasn't cold. It was like room temperature.
Yeah.
But pastas and something you want it that hot now. And we also got 2 Cokes. There was no ice. and it was barely cold. It was like they now put it in the fridge and then just took it out as soon as we asked it. No ice, nothing. I had a terrible experience. I would not go back, dog. Also, there was no ketchup or anything too. Or
Nothing.
pepper. This is nothing, dog.
When did you go? Like after a long weekend?
This is like early last year or something. I don't know, dog.
Oh my
I had a
God.
terrible
That's a bad
experience,
day,
dog. Huh?
They have some good items, but yeah, I mean, sometimes that's the experience.
So where is the
Talk
best?
about it.
I want to know how long have you been doing this food review stuff?
I think it's been 4 years now. I think it's going on 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
So you've been to, let's say, hundreds of places.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yo,
At
any
least. Now just looking at some funny comments
I'm
here.
lagging. Am I lagging on Twitch? Yeah, any questions, just send them. We'll take a look at them. They say I'm lagging, but no, not lagging. Okay, cool. So we get to. Yeah, okay. So you've been to hundreds. Let's just start back.
Yeah, track back, yeah.
How often do you do food reviews? Because usually posting a real plenty of us. It's like every day you post a new thing.
It looks that way,
I'm
right?
sure there's like a backlog. Yeah, I'm sure it's not every day, but I'm sure you keep it consistent like every other day or so. So it looks consistent.
I try to keep it fairly consistent. Now, when I first started, that was the goal. Because
Consistency?
otherwise, yeah, you could do it for fun, which I was doing it for fun, but I was like, you know what? For anybody to see this, you have to post every day. And actually, in my early start to Instagram, I actually wasn't even posting stories.
Okay.
And I didn't realize how that was hampering me back then.
Yeah, exactly.
It was really hampering me, but I didn't take it on.
Right.
So I was just posting number one picture, but every day something had to go out. So if it was a cereal, was a burger I bought, or something my mother-in-law cooked,
Right.
it was going up.
Right.
So just grow.
And now it's just videos strictly.
95%
Right.
video.
Okay.
content,
Okay. So
yeah.
you've been to so many restaurants. Have you been to all?
No.
Like in terms of restaurants in Trinidad, there's
Nah.
so many. There's so many.
There's
that
a
you just
lot.
can't go.
There's a lot. You see, once again, because I don't do this full time, I still have a day job, so it's very hard for me. And then sometimes on the weekend,
Would you say what your day job is? Live?
I'll just say I'm a technician for now.
Technician. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So that's a day job. That's like
A day job.
that's like a regular 8 to 5.
Correct.
Okay, so you do this like on weekends or after work or
Or in between.
in between. Right.
So like actually like the Hassan's, I did that at lunchtime. So my lunch
Okay,
hour.
cool. That was Hassan's. You ate
I
Hassan's.
roll in, had my Hassan's.
must be nice, yeah.
No, I literally sat down and I ate the food. In his little dining area there.
Yeah, that
ate
one
my
you dining
food,
area,
whatever,
right.
cool. And cool time to go back to work and I went to it.
I find gyros are the most overrated food on earth, Brent. On earth.
What, overrated?
Overrated as hell, though.
Or do you prefer burrito? Because it's meat in a wrap.
That's the
Just think
thing.
about it.
I actually not big on burritos, you know. I had one from 51 ingredients. But it wasn't that good.
It was okay.
Also the lamb. I always say this when I'm talking about gyros, eh? But you see the lamb, you see like that big blob of meat they have
That bothers you a
spinning.
little bit.
I don't like seeing that. It looks nasty and stink. But also, there's a certain tool that you use to cut this thing, right?
To scrape it, yeah.
Right. And you know, as like a side hustle, like a kind of like a paid hobby that I do knife sharpening, right?
I know about
So
that, yeah.
sometimes one time I sharpen some tools from a certain gyro
Person, okay.
place, and they don't wash these things very well. Though. These tools that they're using
Yeah.
to cut the lamb specifically,
Yeah.
it's just like spinning blade
Right.
on this thing, and they don't wash it properly, dog.
At least for that place.
At least for that place, yeah. But
Yeah.
ever since that, that threw me off, dog. Also, the lamb. Also, I just don't like lamb.
Oh, you don't like... So,
I like lamb if it's like barbecue and thing. But you see all these like little thin slices like that, like
so
like
what if
paper.
like
Cut
a
it,
lamb
eat
patty
it.
in a burger? A lamb patty? Because there was a point in time
Yeah,
where
yeah,
I was
yeah, yeah.
running those down and I was like, oh my god, is there
No, but
like...
specifically the lamb they use in the gyros, I don't
Okay.
like that at all. Dog. It stink.
True.
It stink, dog.
But then how are we to believe you? Because Mark Wayne's ate it and he loves it.
It's Wayne's or Wines?
Mark Wayne's.
Mark. I said it's Wines.
Wayne's.
Mark Wayne's. Okay.
Mark
Dog,
Wines?
how was that experience, dog? Like, because he's one of the biggest YouTuber personalities, right? How was it like meeting him?
I think
He was cool.
He is one of a handful of like 10 million subscribers on
Wow.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
And several million on TikTok and all these different things there.
How? Okay, so I saw
He's super chill.
you met him. Zach met him.
Yeah.
Foodie tells Zach.
Foodie Nation.
Food fanatic. Foodie Nation. Who else? A handful, right?
A handful of us,
It was
yeah.
a minute. How were you all chosen to be on that? To collab with him?
They just reached out.
Who's they? Him? His
Oh
team?
no,
like,
no. The Trinidad tourism.
Oh right. So this was the. So, oh wait. Okay. So
The Trinidad tourism brought him down.
they brought him down. So
Yeah.
they messaged him and bring him on. He wasn't like, you know what?
Well,
It's time to go to Trinidad.
Well, they had to pay to bring him.
I wonder how much they pay, boy. Ballpark.
Cost a lot of money.
Wait, do you know the figure?
I heard things, but not for me to disclose.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all, comment how much y'all think the government of Trinidad paid to bring Mark Waynes down to do all this food stuff. I'm interested in what y'all think.
When you look at, like, he posted a video on, let's say, when he did Morocco. So he posted a video when he went.
He did plenty. He did real content.
No, every day was just from the morning until the night was just food for him, huh? Like 2 a.m. They haven't eaten doubles. But
that's a job to have, bro. Jesus. Somebody saying 500k, somebody saying 10k, and next person on Twitch saying 500k. I doubt that much, dog.
Trinidad.
Yeah, yo, TT dollars we talking. Right? We talking TT dollars.
Yeah.
Okay, my guess. Okay, so this guy has how much subscribers on YouTube? 10 million.
10 million.
10 million. Okay. I would guess, dog. I would guess 150k to 200k.
You think so?
That's just I didn't. That's high. That's a lot of money, dog.
So what you have to
But
take into consideration.
Also Trinidad government too. I don't think they'll pay that much. I'm thinking 100k.
You have to take into consideration, right? Like they made sure and paid all the vendors, huh? So he got free food, but his vendors were still paid.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right? So
that's real nice though.
All the food establishments were paid.
Even though they got the exposure, because they got a lot of exposure.
Even though they got the exposure. Yeah. And the funny thing is,
that's real nice though.
The places were just handpicked from like a room of people just came up with this list.
Yeah.
And they narrowed it down. And then like Zach actually was more of the head of where they should go. So they took some of his suggestions. Okay. Yeah. Only some they should have taken more, I think. But yeah, so these businesses got
they took some of his suggestions and they took some of their own of where they think that he should go.
I wasn't part of any panel, so I don't know who else made this list of where they should go. Okay. But some of the places I didn't agree with. Other places it's like, okay, cool, I didn't even know about that.
25k, somebody saying 25k.
Yeah.
I would honestly, I would love to actually. That's scary.
But yeah, so the places get paid transport every day, putting him and his wife up in a hotel for the entire
Where
time.
did they put him, do you know?
Hyatt,
okay. Cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. So he has a wife.
Yeah.
I didn't see her in any videos.
She's normally tagged with him, so like
okay.
A lot of his videos you might not see because she's the one holding the camera.
Okay, you know what? I'm okay because you mentioned all this hotel, transport, all this stuff. I'm gonna say 50k cash and everything else, included. Transport, flying down.
It sounds close.
Right. So guys, it sounds close. Let me just go with that 50k. That's how much Mark Waynes got paid. Around 50k ballpark, plus transport, Hyatt, hotel, food obviously, and everything else, right? What was his favorite food, do you know?
I only got to tour with him one day.
Right, I was gonna ask if all of you were there whole time.
No, so that day, that week, I'm trying to remember what it was, but he was doing the Porter spin leg.
Right.
Now, of course, I'm from this side, just like you. And I didn't take off work or anything like that for this because I already had vacation days tired of doing other things. So I just got to do the one day with him and I went and
I'll take a day, to be honest. I mean, someone saw me that big, I must be a good experience.
Yeah, I mean, all up to now, is a real pleasure when you go on YouTube and you see them sitting down eating the food and I sit down next to him, it's real cool.
Yeah. Did you see my videos, like, kind of...
I saw it.
People say I was making fun of him. I wasn't making fun of the man. I was just acting like the man. Like
what it would be like to be him for a day.
So good, man. It was like
and that's
him and KFC.
You see, if he genuinely loves food and like he's get excited by it.
Who doesn't love food, dog?
Well, no, but that's the thing was so like this girl was excited by shrimp, but it didn't turn out good, right?
Yeah.
So like I wasn't in front of him where he ate anything and he seemed like he didn't like it. Like there were some things where he's like, good. And some other things where he do his whole thing where he rolls back his eyes. And
during the day you spent with him, was there anything that he didn't like?
No.
Because I think it'll be real funny.
He seemed fine.
I think it'll be real funny if he tastes something, like, I don't know, Kareli or something. People, he's like...
Well, I didn't get to see him eat those
He's
things.
Like, this tastes like shit.
I mean,
that'd be real funny.
You think you could eat that double C8? The one that
was pepper?
The one that was soaked, the barrel
I'll try it.
Well, you think you would like it? You like pepper?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I wouldn't like it because all it isn't pepper. I like pepper, but I wouldn't just eat just pepper. You know what I mean? Like I like salt, but I wouldn't put salt in my mouth.
Everywhere he went, he would ask, "Pepper, more pepper."
Pepper. That's what he says. Pepper.
He says pepper.
Pepper.
Yeah.
Okay, out of okay, so you have 5 seconds to answer this question, right?
Okay.
5 seconds, right? I'm gonna put my hands. I'm gonna be doing this, right?
5 seconds to answer.
5 seconds to answer. Okay. The question is, right? You've been to so many restaurants, so many food places. What is your favorite restaurant?
Wow, that's so difficult. Can't even think. Too many.
Okay, think about it. Where do you? Okay.
Too many.
Okay, if you had to go right now to eat somewhere, where would you go?
If I had to go anywhere right
Maybe
now,
like think about a certain food and then go to the place where it has that food or a certain meal or
I'll
anywhere
go,
comes to mind at all.
Like right now, if I had to go for food right now, I would run and get a pizza and garlic cheesy sticks by Casali's.
Casali's?
Yeah.
Where's that?
On the avenue.
Damn, I don't go in the avenue more way.
Yeah.
But there's so much stuff on the avenue.
I had like
too.
2 weeks of like people were like, you tore in the avenue, and I didn't even realize. I was like, oh my god, all 10
there's so
of
much-
these videos
there's
was
so much.
all on the avenue. Yeah. I
Serious?
didn't even realize it. Yeah.
So Casali's, the pizza's good? That's the number one pizza?
Once again,
Favorite pizza?
so I find there's another topic we could get into. I don't even know if we have enough time to do it. What time is it? So, people will ask me things like that, like, is that the best pizza you had? And the funny thing is, going there and having their Italian pizza with how they do their dough.
Yeah.
I also like 900 degrees pizza, but that's sourdough. The size is not the same. The
Okay.
toppings is not the same. You had Abioko for a while.
How you find their pizzas, Abioko?
There's like 2 or 3 specific pizzas that I really, really love that I couldn't get anywhere else.
I don't really love. I when I like tasting pizza and stuff, I don't look at the type of pizza, you know, like if it's pepperoni or if it's just cheese or margherita or whatever. I look at like how the crust is, like the
Yeah, that has to taste good.
I feel as though I always order a margherita when I'm doing a new pizza place.
I like that.
Because I feel as though the
Simple.
margherita is the way to go
Simple.
to taste the actual
dough
ingredients.
and the cheese and
Yeah.
the oil that they use in and the salt and everything.
Margherita
yeah.
is the way to go, yeah.
Yeah. That's a very good point. And funny enough, chefs would say that. You say, well, if you don't like my margharita, then you're probably not gonna like a lot
Everything
of
else.
my
Because the
other
margherita is the
pizzas.
base thing.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, they're different pizzas.
Right.
They're styled from different parts in the world using different dough, different techniques. So I don't know if it could be the best among each other. They might be the best if you've tasted more of that type.
Right.
You know? It come like asking, what's better, a chicken hoagie or a hot dog?
Right.
And then you're like, well,
Yeah,
they're two different
yeah.
things, but they're both chicken and they both have bread. You know?
Yeah.
So
So right now you would go for Casali's, but
like just
you
right now,
must have a restaurant that you're like, you know what, I had such a good experience there. That tops the
Hyatt
rest of
way.
them. Hyatt?
Hyatt Waterfront.
What's there?
The restaurant.
Is there a
the buffet
restaurant?
restaurant.
Oh nah, I ain't up there as yet. I ain't there as yet. Wait, so that's like
Career.
yeah. Let me go down. Let me go.
Yeah.
Let me go.
And I take you tasting food.
Yeah. So that's one of your favorite restaurants to go.
So it's not like something that we do often, because obviously it is up there with
Yeah.
cost. But no, really and truly, most times that we go, and I'll say literally most, like if it's like 9 out of 10 times we go,
Right.
pretty
Never
enjoyable
let down.
experience. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's
What's,
there's something there that you will enjoy, you know.
Do you like Green Jacket? Have you been to Green Jacket? I find it overrated. You've not been to Green Jacket. You know, you don't really do much like restaurants. You do more like
used
you do
to.
more. Yeah, you do more like street foods.
And that's the thing.
Like less sit down places, and
So if you go through, which nobody does, nobody's going to go through 1,000 plus Instagram
you have so much videos.
reels. Well, I have picture posts and then reels took off probably like around 10 or 20k
Wow,
followers. But when reels had dropped, but yeah, let's just say I visited somewhere more than once.
Okay,
so maybe
yeah.
once or twice. So
Yeah.
like we cut out by a third.
Yeah.
So if it's like 1,300, like we say, it's at least 300 different food places.
Right.
It's a mixture of sit-down restaurant, street food, eating in the car. Sometimes it's a sit-down restaurant we took curbside or just take out and we
Take
eat
it out
in
and
the
eat in
car.
the car. Yeah.
Yeah, because we had a thing where we were buying food, like my wife and I we were just going to park up somewhere and enjoy it in the car. Like,
Hey,
I don't want to be in no crowd.
I feel
wanna
as
sit down
though
nothing.
I don't know if you all agree with this. I don't know if it's just me, but food is different in the car. You know.
Fine, so.
I find food. It depends on where you're eating it. It just I don't know. It's like
Well, some things,
you enjoy it more. You know what I mean?
some things don't travel well, and some things just that good.
Like sometimes if you eat something in a restaurant versus if you eat it in the car versus if you take it home, eat it while you're watching your favorite TV show.
Yeah.
It's like a more enjoyable experience, and because of that experience, it
Yeah, it hits
things
it
up,
different.
it hits different. Yeah.
Or it's almost like if you in the car and you eat in the food, you could concentrate on your food. You're not worrying about etiquette. You're not worrying about who watching you, if the waiter came with your drink
Yeah.
yet, and you know,
Yeah.
everything you need is right there. And
Yeah.
all you could do is you smell any food and everything.
I feel
right
as
there.
though some restaurants, well, some food businesses, their food isn't that good, but they have a good atmosphere, and people like to sit down there, they're having fun, they're talking, it's a nice atmosphere,
that's very
and
true.
it feels so like when you go home now, or like a week later now, you're like, you know what, their food was good, the food wasn't good, your experience there was good, so that makes you want to go back. You agree with that? Yeah?
Nah, I love what I'm hearing, because that's very true.
Yeah.
It's very true. And people will tell you that, and then they will now realize watching it and say, wait, no, he right.
Yeah.
Zach right, because I can't actually remember the exact food that hit me at the restaurant.
But
I had a great time.
You had a good time, so
I had a good
back,
time, yeah. People comment, they'll be like, oh no, I love the cocktails there, and the apps there, they're real good. What about the main course? Well, I didn't really
remember.
I just ordered wings and chicken strips and thing and beers but the cocktails, oh god, they were dressed up so nice and they taste so good. And
I feel as though so for a lot of businesses, they need to realize that like aesthetics and things too are kind of important, Like it's kind of important, especially if it's a sitting restaurant.
Yeah.
So for you, what is one of your most interesting? It could be either like a worst food experience or most interesting food experience, something that happened while eating or.
So I could give you I could give you a bad one, but funny enough, I wish I could, but I can't remember the name of the business.
Okay. Damn, we could have get some juice there.
It was one of those online Instagram businesses. And I don't know if I want to say it's their fault or it's the person's fault. Everything is down to people. Like, people will hate a big company or they might hate a small business.
Right.
But it's down to manpower, right? Employees, like somebody messes up that day or whatever the case may be, and that throws things off.
Right.
So basically, people reach out to us and they're like, we really want you to try this, and same thing too. They hoping for a picture post or something. And Breads, we drove to Grand Bazaar. We met them. Everything was cool. We chatted and everything there. So open any class.
Grand Bazaar. Yeah. Send your guesses. Where do you think you're talking about?
They met us there. They're not from there.
Oh.
It's an online Instagram food person.
That's sounding weird for food.
No, but a lot of people like that, especially in
like
COVID.
Food delivery.
Especially during COVID and after COVID.
Okay,
they had a lot of places that just existed online. They didn't have a brick and mortar.
So you met these people in Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, because they came from somewhere further, maybe Shogunas or wherever.
And what happened?
We got the food.
Right.
It's hot. We're like, okay, cool. Are we gonna eat this now? There's a lot of food. We're like, here, it's not long, gonna go home, back to town, and we eat it, right?
Right.
It was food it was fried, and there was rice, and there was vegetables, and all kind of thing inside of a pineapple.
Oh god, that ain't sounding too good.
So it sounds festive if you're on the beach.
Is that a thing, or is this a thing, or is this their thing?
If you all think you know what it is, you all could tell me, because I can't remember right now.
So like a Hawaiian burrito.
Right. But it's like a pineapple, and there's food in it, and whatever. I don't know how long ago it was done, or if it was done, I don't know, something was wrong.
Okay.
If it was something to do with the pineapple and the food mixing or something like that there.
Pineapple is acidic and sweet.
So we were messed up for 2 days.
Oh, that messed you all up?
Yeah.
Oh no, dog.
We were messed up for 2 days.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No content, just home, just pressure.
Oh my god, what happened there, boy? I think it's rice with the pineapple,
So we messaged
pineapples go bad,
Of course.
Like it gets like a brown and thing. Yeah.
But it's interesting too, when you heat fruits, you're not supposed to heat fruits.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I think this would have been better like if you're at a restaurant or you're by the beach by a grill. They cook the food,
them driving in hot sun
and they just throw it in the pineapple and give it to you.
Yeah.
So, but we told them about it and they apologized and everything. But we were so tarnished from it. We were like, well, we don't want to try this again.
I'll be honest, that not sounding like something I would try, dog. To be real honest.
No, but
I would not try that.
But if you saw the pictures, you would look at it thinking like this looking real interesting to try, but maybe on the spot. Because, and before anybody want to get away about how we should have eaten one time, there's a lot of things that we've gotten like that. Took it home, either rewarmed it or we ate it when we got home, and it was fine.
You live in, I wouldn't say where you live in, but you live in not that far from Grand Bazaar, like what, 20-minute drive?
20-minute drive.
Right. So I mean, 20 minutes. What I do to a pineapple and rice?
That's not supposed to spoil.
That's not sounding good at all, dog.
Yeah.
Any like really positive? I have a very positive restaurant experience I would share. But do you have any positive restaurant experience? Like it was real positive. Like
besides the
somebody went out of their way, like completely, like
to make sure you're good.
Up. Yeah.
Most recently was Lola's.
Lola's
on the opposite DP Cakery.
Right.
That's the most recent in memory. It was a pleasant experience. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The place, once again, the place is
what
not
about
like
it was like it makes Lola's come to mind?
The food, the portion, the staff, very nice, very kind. the owner was able to like ask about certain things, and you could hear the passion for the food now.
Right.
It's not like, well, I just dishing this out,
Right.
kind of thing. And yeah, just that generally was a good memory. And as well, I took home food from there for my wife. And when she ate it at home, she was like, oh, if I have a feeling for this, I'll go in there for it.
Right.
So like that in my mind on cement that
After going trial,
that's a tick.
Yeah.
In the box, yeah.
So I have this real positive experience. I will never forget this, dog.
I want to hear this.
And dog, tell me like if this will ever happen in life again, dog. So we go to the restaurant in Ellerslie Plaza, upstairs, Aioli.
Oh,
Aioli, right?
You know, I've never gone to the.
Is it Aioli?
Yeah, Aioli.
Aioli, right. So upstairs, yeah. So there's a restaurant.
Aioli, I go to the marketplace just to grab and go. Yeah.
Right. So Aioli has a restaurant upstairs there. I went with my aunt and my mom. My aunt used to take us all over the place because she loves to go to eat now, and she's retired. She have a great time now. So we go to Aioli, we order food and thing. She always gets a Stella Artois at restaurants, the bear. Mm-hmm. So she always gets a Stella Artois. So she asks for this, and he says, "I'm so sorry, but we don't have any, right?" And she says, I always have Stella, oh God. And she's really very vocal now. She always says, right. Oh God, I was really hoping for that, oh God, whatever. And the waiter says, hold on, let me see what I could do. Let me see if they have any. The guy goes downstairs to Peppercorns, uses his own money to buy a Stella Artois, the one way, and comes back up. This is the waiter. Yeah. The waiter goes downstairs to buy it, comes back up to the restaurant and gives her the Stella Artois. What do you think about that, dog? Isn't that just like the best customer service I've ever heard about my entire life?
That's like stuff you see in movies.
Dog, this is a real... I'm there like stunned, like, wow.
I have something similar actually to share with you too.
And obviously he gets a really good tip. He gets like $100. But she always tips $100 because she liked the tip good.
Yeah. No, but honestly...
But that's like the best experience I've ever had in my life.
But that's somebody making sure... And that goes back to a point we made earlier. Your experience doesn't necessarily have to be the owner of the business. It don't have to be the manager on the floor.
Yeah.
It don't have to be the waiter, but the server. But at the end of the day, a person will make the difference that you interact with, right?
Yeah.
And like the food could have been like 75%, but after when you left, that food could have tasted like 90%.
Exactly. You all your friends ordered, yeah.
You felt good about your experience, right? So
and you go back, yeah.
So interesting thing was at the Bricks. First time we was going there for a brunch, and I took my mother, so I took my wife, my father, and my mother. It's for my mother's birthday. So we went there for their brunch. Same thing too. They didn't call us. They didn't pay us nothing.
Right.
We just went there.
Right. They were expecting you nothing.
They weren't expecting it. They just pay. I shouldn't say that if they weren't expecting me.
Do restaurants normally expect when you come in?
No.
Okay.
No, it's just like they'll just see me pop up and they either know me or they don't.
Yeah.
Know
So you don't tell like a paid restaurant.
The only thing I did was call to find out how much the brunch was and if it was available on the day.
Okay. Cool.
So that's the only way they would have known if I was coming.
By a voice.
Exactly, yeah. Because a lot of people pick up my voice, not my face.
Yeah.
And but when we got there, everything cool. They was like, okay, cool, whatever. But I still paid for the food and everything there. They gave my mom her brunch complimentary, but the rest of us had to pay.
Why?
So I paid for everything.
Why was her complimentary?
Her birthday.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So there's like, don't worry, we covering mom and things. So I was like, well,
they do that?
Cool. Well, they did that.
Last time I told somebody it was somebody's birthday. Yeah. They must get like a piece of cake. A piece of cake.
Well, like I say, I don't know if they did that because I was Hungrybelly.
Maybe.
But they still didn't give me the whole thing.
Honestly,
for free. And they didn't
what do you all think? I think they did that because he's Hungrybelly.
But they didn't ask for any social media. They didn't ask for anything. They just told me when I was paying that, oh, well, don't worry, just your mom alone is straight. So like, okay.
That didn't happen with me. That happened with nobody else, to be honest. I think it's because you're a foodie and you go post them up, But yeah. I think so, like.
So, but apart from that, I would say most of the food was like a 6 and a 7 out of 10. There were a couple items that were a little higher, 8.
Right.
But once again, experience-wise, these servers were very attentive, even the ones who did not know who we were. So, right? And the same thing happened, like what happened with you all. My mother really wanted the fruit and whatnot, and they ran out of pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy was like, they having a little problems in the back, whatever, and restocking the brunch faster with the fresh fruits, because there was a whole store with just fresh fruits.
This happened
at Bricks, right?
This also happens at Cascadia
Hotel to restock.
Yeah, we restocking this.
The guy ran down. The guy ran down from the Bricks.
Yeah.
When you leave right there from the Bricks, there's a fruit vendor by the roundabout.
All the way there?
He went down there and he bought.
What?
Oh no, it was pawpaw. It was pawpaw, yeah. He went down there and bought it, came back, put it in the kitchen, let them cut it up, and brought it. And he's like,
I want him.
He's like,
I
when
want
you're
him.
ready.
He's the same guy.
he's like, when you're ready. Yeah, just next thing is the same guy moonlight.
Same guy. He leave Ioli to come to Bricks. Same guy.
Same guy. Yeah.
That's real.
Right?
That's real good. That's real good service.
And yeah, and I was like, that's really good service. And it's not just alone that we wanted Pawpaw, but he realized, oh wait, no, more and more, because we always go somewhere earlier.
Yeah.
I want to fight up with crowd and they don't have enough food and stuff.
I hate that. Yeah.
So we always, for brunches and those things, we try to go early, like as they open. And yeah, he just realized like something had to be done. And
that's really good service though.
He stocked back up. When he came back, it wasn't just the Pawpaw. He went and made sure and restocked the whole fruit stand.
Yeah.
So it was like, well, good to go. Yeah.
That's actually one of the I feel as though this came out of his own pocket. I wonder.
I don't
know. If you got reimbursed.
So like for businesses normally have like a petty cash.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he said, well, hey, give me $100 and
I'll go and get Pawpaw. Yeah.
All I have to know as a consumer is that I needed this,
yeah.
I paid for this, or I was going to be paying for this, and I got it. So
that's the evidence. Do you want to like do this full time? Like, is this something that you can see yourself doing full time? Like,
I would love to.
Do you think you
could do that?
I
actually like making the videos.
Yeah. Do you think you could do that in Trinidad, or do you think you need to like go away to experience more? Do like what Mark Wayne's doing.
So I will tell you, in Trinidad, unfortunately, not just in foodie business, not just in social media. I can't say for you because you do this full time, right?
Yeah.
I can't say for you how it goes, but I find in anything, even in my own job on the side,
yeah.
Not everybody likes to pay for a service.
Right.
They're always gonna try and see if they could either pay less or
give you some free food, yeah,
or something.
Yeah.
And like, if you say you think you're worth, let's say it's $2,000 for 5 videos, 5 platforms. Right? When you ask somebody to professionally do a video and you pay them $10,000 for an ad,
right,
and the ad gets 10,000 views on Facebook, but then you have 50,000 views on your TikTok,
right,
and 50,000 views on your Instagram, and 50,000 views on elsewhere.
Right. Adds up, yeah.
So how do you place value on one or the other? I mean, if they're for 2 different reasons. How do you tell this man, no, that's not worth $2,000?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's difficult to like show people your worth, especially when it comes to like social media and stuff. Like people might watch you and be like, it's just a little video, gosh,
just
man.
Making a little 1 minute video.
I'll give you some food, or go just a little video, man. A minute long, or come now. But there's a lot of effort that goes into it, and there's also the reach that you have for them,
Yeah, and not only that too. The fact that is back in the day, take a picture, maybe you edit it a little bit for lighting or something because it was poor lighting or something.
Yeah.
And you put it up. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Back then, when I wasn't charging anybody, people were getting paid $500 to do that.
Exactly, and then you started slowly charging, right?
I didn't start charging until, I'm not gonna lie to you, about 15 or 20,000 followers on Instagram, and I wasn't even. I think I had just got on TikTok.
Yeah.
I was on Instagram 2 years before I got on
But
TikTok.
were you getting free food or anything at all? Like anything at all?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I will get like a box of cupcakes.
Right. So you started this because we're actually going to the topic of like how you started. So you started this just for fun.
For fun.
You just went somewhere, take a picture of the food, post it, and just like what, rate it or like what?
No. So I would just put it up and just say what it was, or if I liked it.
Okay.
That was it. And then.
So is this a good way to start?
It just built. Yeah, I would tell anybody.
A lot of people who might want to start making videos. Food is like everybody likes food, so it's very easy to get into.
Yeah.
So what? Just start taking pictures of food.
Yeah. So I saw that question asking like, what does it take to be a food reviewer?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's not like anybody in Trinidad went to college on how to review food.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It just comes like it just comes
it just comes from the fact that you've done so much. You've visited so many places that you start to have an idea of what you think
people will like or
what
to talk about
or you personally like.
Yeah.
And the idea
like
is
hidden gems. Like, do you look for hidden gems kind of places?
That as well, yeah. So it's not like George Clooney or like Ryan Reynolds have the best taste in the world. So you must only buy where they buy coffee or where they buy a burger.
Yeah.
But they are telling you, I really like this burger, and you're like, well, if Ryan Reynolds loves that burger, I must have that burger.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, well, Hungrybelly, say he loved the pasta there, maybe I'm going to like the pasta there. And then you go and taste it, and then like 75% of the people are like, I really do like pasta.
Yeah.
And now they tell their friends, and that video gets shared, and now you're on to the next video.
Right.
where next is he gonna eat? I wanna eat there too.
Right.
And it just builds, you know. And it's not like I formulated this plan for this to happen. That's what happens, you know.
Would you say you are the top food reviewer in Trinidad?
I wouldn't say that.
Who would you say is, you know, in terms of food reviews and the content and who would you say is up there?
In terms of the content itself?
The content itself, you know, like who? Okay, if somebody is in, if a foreigner wants to know more about, you know, Trinidad food, whose content will be the best? Not just because it's only local food and stuff like that, but because of the, you know, the kind of content they're doing, you know, the quality of the videos, the things they talk about.
Yeah. So
who will be like up there?
So the funny answer to that question, because I have to include myself, only because people tell me that. But so like because of the variance, people don't look at the actual variance.
Yeah.
So like when you look at the food content that like Rendelina Reviews will go and do,
right?
Like they're doing a lot of small businesses.
Right.
I would never know about a lot of those places, and whether it tastes good or not, I would not have known about them.
So their content is good because it's reaching, it's telling you more about people that you want to know about.
That I would know about, and they further too. So like they're on another end of Trinidad, so they're covering that content, whereas I'm on another end, right?
Universe, right?
Foodie Table is that he and I kind of cover a lot of the same small business, big business in between.
Same kind of business,
you know? Yeah. And there's just like a handful of us. I can't say there's like a best place for you to go,
right?
Because we're always doing something different. Like he'll touch on some chefs doing private or catered only things that you have to get on a list for,
right?
Which I don't do. You know, sometimes I'll be doing more street food, like you say, and not so many restaurants. And it depends on when you catch the content, because once again, nobody's going 30 videos back to find when you visited some grill,
right?
Or some, you know, like I did the Wally's smokehouse, which people rave about all the way down.
Yeah, so somebody, I forgot this question. Somebody asked like, where's the best steakhouse?
The only best steak I think, the best steak was probably like at the Salty Dog restaurant.
Serious?
Yeah. In recent memory. Other than
the
that,
food is good. I had the food once.
Yeah. Only once.
Yeah. They were at the yacht club. Then they moved. Now they're closer now, so I might be going them often. They're on the Mukrapa right now.
Yeah. So they're opening up a bigger spot back to where they originally were.
Any yacht club?
Nah.
Where were they originally?
When it drops, you'll see.
All right, nice.
Fancy new place with like separate.
But they now moved to Mukrapa. They're moving again.
Yeah, so they only just moved out to the yacht club because they had a whole tendering and all kind of stuff. Yeah. So I don't know if that was supposed to be a temporary location. They might keep it.
Yeah.
It would be nice if they kept it.
And it is pretty big, to be honest. And there's
Where?
Not at Mukrapa.
You find so?
It's decent size. Yeah. There's a nice little sitting area. Yeah.
So the new spot is gonna be like 5 times as big.
Wow. For just Salty Dog?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, cool. I'll be there.
So, I mean, generally speaking, back in the day, before we were making all these videos and stuff, we were inside there a lot. Every 2 weeks, we inside there, eating food.
Well,
And I talk about like we go in to pay and
eat, that's the best steak you have.
And sit down. Yeah.
It's look good or the pictures they post. Steak and fries, dog. Yeah, all the time, dog.
Yeah, the steak and you know the funny thing that was to me was better than them, and I'll tell you why. Is there was this place, the Mobile Diner.
Okay.
On the Piarco Strip, by the Piarco Airport, the Piarco Food Strip.
Yeah.
Sadly, they get vandalized about 2 or 3 times, and they stop and they close down.
Yeah.
But they had some of the best stuff like that, like steak, their steak and fries, and their burger, like on the spot in a food cart off the side of the road.
Right.
Like, you would not expect that because the guy was like a full-on trained chef now.
Yeah.
And you want to do this thing because of the, you know, he like this nice casual setting.
Yeah.
That stuff was real good. We left Port of Spain side to go up Piarco Strip on like an evening, 6 p.m.
Not real far, dog. just for food, dog.
Just for that burger, and it was like breads. But yeah.
Nah, I don't think I ever had food dog that I driving so far to just get one food dog.
Yeah. Now we get hooked on things sometimes and be like, nah boy, that's so good. And we not even studying stories or a review, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, this is so good. And it lasts for a short time.
Yeah.
Just get fed up. But yeah. We've run to like AJ's when they had their there was a particular ice cream that AJ's had by Shavonas there.
Right.
Yeah. Man, leave town on an evening.
This
place down in the crossing. Oh God.
In San Fernando?
Yeah, everybody knows them. The cabin on the cross.
Cabin.
Yeah, we just like have to
They
eat
all
that
go,
chicken.
Yeah.
We just, like, have to eat that
I
chicken.
don't find it was that good, though.
True.
I don't find it was a lot.
Really?
I had them in Vancouver. I don't find it was that good.
No, we had them down in the South Branch.
Why people keep saying, "Oh, try a different branch"? It should all taste the same.
It's not the same person cooking it.
But still, it's in the same recipe.
It should, but it's not like a man sitting down there with, okay, so the roster here says fried up for 5 minutes. So go to turn it brown and go the fire burning too high.
I thought there's like a package of frozen chicken already seasoned, and they just put it in the fryer. They set the timer for 5 minutes, take it out. I thought it's simple as that.
You would think so?
I mean, yeah.
I would think so as well, but it just doesn't.
Because you need everywhere else to taste the same. Like KFC, all of them taste the same. Because there's a specific way of frying it, you know.
But that's a big corporate company.
Yeah. They have the money to do it.
They have the tools and the thing and the this and the that.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I just don't see this taste being that different, you know.
Wow.
I mean, maybe it's just me, you know.
It could just be on that day.
Yeah, it could be.
How many times you had it?
A few times.
Three or 4 times. And none of the times was good.
Well, one time I had the chicken sandwich, and next time I had the thing.
So, see, that's the thing. So, like, if you had it the same thing, the same time, which is hard for somebody to do, you want something different.
Right.
For you to really know, is this really bad or are they having a bad day?
Yeah.
So, that's like...
You know what I find one of your food you should do? Open your own food place.
Like
Mark?
Huh? Like Mark?
Mark Wayne's open his own...
He has his own restaurant there in Thailand.
He must have his own restaurant, though. KFC perfected the process for small business.
I like this person.
Trying to perfect the method.
Yeah. Speaking facts there.
Okay, the questions you all have on Twitch, send them again now. Just like copy and paste it now so we could get them right. TikTok, sorry we're ignoring you all with the questions. Keep sending you the questions you all have, right? We answer some questions, alright?
Fries. Nah, it have to be steak fries. It have to be steak fries. It can't be no normal fries, yeah. HV Saki knows when it is. Big TikToker there, you know.
Oh, Saki there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I find one of your foodies, because it's so simple to really open a food business, you know, you just buy the supplies, you sell the food, you know what I mean? And it doesn't need to be like a big restaurant, like a big building thing, it could be a food court or something. But I would go, I find that would be a real nice story.
I would love that.
Like, you know, I started as a food reviewer, I'm now selling my own food because I know what people like, you know, like you could even do polls and stuff, like what do you want me to sell? And yeah.
Right now I wonder if I sell this, if anybody will buy it.
What's that?
This. Would anybody buy it? A handful of people have told me.
Well, what does that say?
This is Hungrybelly868.
Oh.
Eat here. Which is the logo.
Oh,
yeah.
What?
So I got this from my cousin as a birthday present.
Why does it say eat here with the arrow?
It's like eat here. So
where?
Eat here where I am.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. It was just like a cool kind of thing I came up with, and my wife was helping me design this. She actually designed that logo.
Oh, nice! It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So they're asking the favorite place for steak. You said the salty dog.
Yeah.
I need to try the steak and fries with that. Is the steak big? I like a big thick steak.
You could get I think it's between 10 and 14 ounces depending on when they offer it.
Oh.
That's big.
Steak fries or curly fries?
Curly fries.
Curly fries.
But not with steak.
I lost my there.
But not with steak. If it's steak, it had to be a steak fries. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's steak. Well, obviously steak fries.
Yeah. Wait, do you like the waffle fries? From like
Love waffle fries, dog. Yeah. Any day, dog. Any day. Favorite gyro spot?
So, for a long time, once again, you just get fed up with things. For a long time, we had actually liked the shrimp gyro from Hassan's.
Okay.
But one of the most recent favorite ones was this, I can't remember the name right now, the opposite Medford gas station.
What kind of meat in it? Shrimp?
Normal lamb.
Okay.
But opposite Medford gas station. I don't know if you all remember.
Yeah, me know where that is.
I can't remember the name of the place, but it's like a real fancy place. Like they have the thing tiled off and everything.
So that's your best place for
yeah, and it's something to do. It's something to do with the pita. So like a lot of the gyro people, they're using the pita bread from LOA Bakers, which is Lawrence of Arabia.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, and there's just something about that. It just tasted a lot better there.
So they don't all use the same suppliers?
No.
Because most of them are all like Syrian, you know?
Yeah.
Or like one thing, yeah. Okay, how you like your steak? Well done? Rare? Medium?
Medium well.
Get out. The door's there? Get out.
What you like? Rare?
Get out.
You like rare?
Medium. I like medium rare. I love little blood.
what I was saying, medium to medium well, and the reason why I say well, depending on the place, like you just trust that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you'll get them like ways like they just mop blood on this thing.
Nah, sometimes dog, I find as though people can never. I keep getting out of frame on TikTok, boy.
Yeah, and yeah, it depends on the steak cut. You see.
I feel as though I always need to send it back for some reason.
Right.
Sometimes it's okay.
It depends.
But the majority of times it just
sometimes you'll
they don't know how
have
to do it.
You know, a certain thickness, so the ounce might be the same 10 ounce, but there's a chunkier, if it's sirloin versus ribeye, etc. You'll find like ribeye will get rubbed more rubbery faster.
There's a chart as to how you can tell which
one
rare, well done, right?
What's the temperature?
How much blood? It's temperature, but like it's as a chef, I should tell them it's okay if you cut my steak and just to look inside, like just don't bring it to me. I have to send it back or go, because it just
might as well give it steak cubes.
Yeah, just like go just cut the middle, just check it out for me. I don't care if it's cut already. Just make sure when it comes to me, it's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I just same for a burger too. Like if you order a burger and they ask you, you'll ask them medium.
Yeah. If you were talking about Shadi Gyromania, opposite Medford gas station.
I think it could be Shadi. Is a white. I think it's like kind of white tiled off. So they are directly opposite. I think the doubles person on that corner, directly opposite that. Yeah. Favorite dessert is tiramisu.
Someone else, and I want to know this too because I'm big on smoothies and like slushies. Where can I get a slushie, dog? I'm always feeling for slushies. I don't know where to go besides DQ.
For slushie?
Slushie, yeah. Like
slushie, I can't say. I'll be more like smoothies and stuff.
I feel as though more smoothies places need to start doing slushies, dog. Just for me. Just I don't care if Chinese like it. I love slushies, dog. Slushies from there?
Well, I'm not sure they have slushies, but yeah, but I had smoothies. Like an actual smoothie from there.
Nah. Where's your favorite food smoothie place? Somebody was asking.
Oh nah, I don't really run down my smoothie so much. It'll be more like a juice. So like this kind of real basic, but on this place I think it's called Natural. Oh god, can't remember any place. It have Natural in name. They're opposite by Republic Bank in Woodbrook on the avenue.
Natural juices.
Natural something is right on the left.
Yeah.
$16 and you get like a nice mix of juices. You can ask for it fresh. And I asked for the
$16, that's not bad.
peach and strawberry.
Yeah.
And a big cup, and it's like it have that little bit of it's like a fine pulp to it. So it's not like straight juice, and I really love that there.
Juice. I'm not big on buying juice,
I know. But sometimes you feel like the same.
For some fresh. Yeah.
This place has a slushy machine, Sun Plaza.
Really?
Sun Plaza, Sun Plaza?
Yeah.
The bakery?
Yeah.
They have a slushy machine in there.
By the gas station?
Yeah.
That place,
Nah, I never went. I've been to Sun Plaza.
I've never been to that.
You could actually get Japanese cheesecake in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
A Japanese cheesecake. Oh, you ever been to Q ramen?
Yeah.
They're nice, eh?
You see our mochis?
Yeah. I never had it. I never tried it.
True.
I never tried it. I just go for the ramen. Ooh, that ramen tastes good. Cheese.
You like ramen?
Yeah.
You see, that's weird because like
all this stuff in it.
If we ask a lot of these people, they're like, "Oh, I don't like ramen there."
They don't like the ramen at
Q ramen.
At Q ramen. Nah, they.
I
also,
like
that Korean fried chicken. Oh, cool.
Okay, that's it. So the Korean fried chicken.
That Korean fried chicken is good, dog.
Korean fried chicken and
except when they give me the breast. They like. Two like inside is the other thing. Sure. But you see the leg and then that tastes good, boy. I feel that now, yes.
Yeah, we sat on the car and eat like half before we came.
Sure.
Yeah, and we had like a set of stuff we had bought there because we buy like two So you see, same way you want a slushy, or a smoothie.
It's feel
fun
thing.
Fun enough, actually, one of my favorite things. I'm glad somebody brought that up. The mango smoothie by DP Cakery. You must have a mango smoothie by DP Cakery, and you don't have to add anything. Mango smoothie.
I tried that a couple
at
days
DP
ago.
Cakery.
Yeah.
You liked it?
On Trackroot.
Yeah.
The mango smoothie.
Yeah,
it was good.
Real people rave about
it. It wasn't like oof.
But it was like super refreshing.
It was very like. It tastes good but I like mango smoothies, so it's hard to mess up a mango smoothie for me.
For you,
but it was. I wouldn't like talk about it.
No, because like their blueberry one almost tastes like, if you buy blueberry anyway, it's like almost like, am I sure this is powder? This is real. Yeah. But the mango is just like.
You know what I had it too?
The
crepe cake.
Yeah, the milli crepe
for
cake.
$60 for a slice of crepe cake. No, dog, never again, dog.
But you liked it.
I did not like it.
Oh, you didn't?
I did not like
Which
it.
one you had?
The chocolate crepe cake or some Oreo or something.
No. If I go in there, is cream puff or Portuguese egg tart.
Okay. It's just the crepes. There's like layers of crepes.
Yeah.
And then there's like icing or whatever.
It's fresh whipped cream.
I don't like it. It didn't seem very cakey because of the crepes.
You should try their whipped cream.
I just didn't know what to expect.
You should try their whipped cream cake.
Whipped cream cake.
Yeah.
I find it really expensive.
It's Japanese
How much
sponge.
was that? I find it was just real expensive, dog.
Well, you see, there used to be
So many things that I want to try was like $50 for a piece of thing.
It used to be the same 40 or 45, and then everything went up. And
I just find it really expensive.
anywhere you find still
The
cheap
aesthetic
is imported foreign
Sponge
chicken
cake, yeah.
or frozen stuff or whatever. Anywhere you find price staying real low still.
Yeah.
How? If you know?
Do you cook at home?
Me personally,
Yeah.
very basic, but my wife does all the proper cooking. Like she does.
That's goals. So that's goals for the wife to do the cooking. Dog.
No, she does some cooking there, and I tell people that when they ask me like, so how you know good?
Yo,
food
keep the
taste?
questions coming, right?
Yeah, it's like how you know how good food tastes. Like, well, you see, she and her mother, my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Wait, when
It's
you
good.
put on up,
Yeah.
because I put up their food on like a Sunday and those kind of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite was there like a favorite like home cooked meal?
Favorite home cook?
Also, how often do you all eat out? Like, do you buy food every day? Do you eat home food every day?
Not every day. It might be like half and half. So like we'll do the normal. You need to go to work and carry food.
Right.
So 3 or 4 days in a week, I carrying lunch to work.
Okay.
And if I happen to stop somewhere and I eat food and I was like, hey, I gotta make a video on this, I'll just freeze that food and eat that the next day.
Right.
You know? But I'll say like half and half in a week that we will have cooked food and buy food.
Stew or curry chicken? I feel you will get in trouble for this one, boy. Stew or curry chicken?
Stew, boy. I have a sweet tooth.
Stew.
Yeah, I like stew.
But they're not really sweet. I mean, yeah, it's like sugar, but like.
Well, you see, if you go somewhere they use browning in your stew chicken, it's not gonna taste good as
that's really true.
As burning sugar in
Some
a pot.
stews just taste a little sweet.
If
That's
you
true.
actually burn the sugar in the pot properly and do your stew chicken, you will not need browning.
Yo, we have like a little bit more time, but
Yeah, we almost out.
yeah, so we're wrapping up. But any last minute questions? I've seen some questions on Twitch, but TikTok. Go ahead and send any questions now.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so we must know from Hungrybelly, right? We must know from Hungrybelly where is the best doubles.
Best doubles.
He on the spot here. Where's the best doubles?
I think for everybody, I think that do exist because everybody's doubles who is on the corner of them is their favorite doubles. Like
Really?
everybody, I find so. Like when you
the man closest to me is by Massey in St. Anne's,
I know good.
and his doubles is garbage, dog.
But that's you. But what about
Dog, no, that's not just me. Men is tell me, hey, you see
So-
that? Oh, yeah, you see that purple umbrella?
Is there a
Don't go buy
line?
'em.
Is there a line?
Never. The man's be there 1 o'clock in the day, dog, because he can't sell.
Right, so exactly. So that's not a good doubles person. The doubles person who's go missing by 10 o'clock,
Yeah.
that's a good
Yes,
doubles person.
like by
because
RBC Bank.
they sell out from 6 a.m. to 10 and they're
Okay,
gone.
so I want proper answer. Where's your favorite doubles?
Mine?
Your favorite doubles.
My favorite doubles is... Let me make sure I put this down properly. So right now, one of our favorite doubles is right there on Majuba Cross in Martin.
Okay.
Because one is near.
Mm.
I'd give
Never
it a
had them.
solid 7 out of 10. Reliable, always there,
Okay.
on time at everything. I literally go there and just say the usual.
What's the usual for you?
2 singles and 2 doubles with everything.
Everything. So you put cucumber on doubles?
Yes.
Guys, we are ending stream there. It was good. Thanks so much for coming. Once he likes cucumber on doubles, we are ending stream. He had to leave now. Okay. And sweet sauce.
What's
when
when you feel
like
fit.
sweet sauce.
When you feel fit.
Always for me. Always
Yeah.
cucumber. Cucumber. Can I go on it?
See, that come like a chow, you see. Like if
Yeah.
a man properly do his cucumber versus I've been to places where the cucumber, they chopped it up in chunks. And it didn't have like no salt, black pepper, nothing. Or like a vinegar, nothing
Right.
going on with it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, this is
I
just raw cucumber.
I don't really taste the cucumber in it. It's just that it's just give it a different like
Texture?
different feeling, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't add anything to taste for me. Maybe I haven't had good cucumber on doubles.
I saw when you did the thing on the white paper. And I was
What?
just like, the white paper versus wax paper.
Yeah. I mean, I lie. It
Yeah.
tastes better when it's white. I don't know why. when the paper white, we laughing at dog.
Nah. It's just that I was vexed the other day because the
white paper that was
no,
tastes good.
no,
I don't
the
know why.
grey one kept mashing up.
Yeah, that's really paper.
So I was like ripping barra, and it was just like,
I don't know what it is. It's like a thinner paper or
so
something. I don't know what it is.
the white paper was standing up a lot better. So
You went to the new ice skating rink, has it?
no, I have not.
Can you repeat the best slushy place on the avenue? You were talking about slushy place on the avenue.
Oh, no, it's not slushy, but it's a smoothie.
What was that?
On the avenue is a juice place. It's opposite. Oh God, help me remember. Was the name of the park by Republic Bank? There's a park right by Republic
I ain't
Bank.
go parks. I ain't go parks.
I wish I could Google on my phone right now. But yeah. So Republic Bank.
So it's
on
near Republic
Avenue.
Bank. They'll find it. Just
The
go on
park
Maps.
Is there? It's right opposite. It's right next to where Jacqueline's patisserie used to be. If anybody knows that. Real proper juice place. Adam Smith Square, yes. I don't know why. Thank you, Hannah. I think that is it. Yeah. It's Adam Smith Square.
Best barbecue place. That's a good question, actually.
Boy, I struggling to find a good barbecue place.
Of course, they had this
I
guy.
struggled to find a good one.
His business was Clyde's barbecue.
Yeah.
Up in Santa Cruz.
Okay.
And he moved now. I don't know where he went, but that man barbecue was good, dog. Dog, barbecue chicken, fries, and macaroni salad. That's the way to go, dog. And it's so good, dog.
If you insult Khaled's by Cookie, which is down the back road from C3. Khaled's. That's the barbecue place I'll go to. But in town, like, I don't know right now. But
Do you eat curry?
yeah.
What's like a good curry place? Dosa hot chop.
My mother-in-law.
Yeah?
My mother-in-law cooking.
Oh, yeah. Home cooked curry, boy. Oh, God, this be good, dog.
Yeah.
Can't beat it, dog.
We don't go outside
any
to buy
favorites for curry,
curry
though?
so
No.
much, boy. My wife, she's more like a
What
curry crab.
like race are you?
What?
What like ethnicity or race or whatever you call it?
Like
You have like Indian in you or anything?
like Indian
Mix?
and French, Creole, something.
So you kind of like me, just mix a bunch of
Mix,
things. Yeah.
mix, yeah,
Gotcha,
mix.
gotcha. And your wife is Indian? Any Indian?
Yeah.
Any family?
Yeah.
She's Indian.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of curry, home curry. So you're just
but
not allowed to buy curry.
Funny enough, they do a lot of that's Chinese and like barbecuing and those kind of things.
Dog, for real, dog.
Somebody said fire.
Hannah Baker. Someone's like,
Oh,
is that Hannah Baker from 13 Reasons Why? For real, dog.
No.
The same name, dog.
But Hannah, I know it's Hannah, as in she's a baker, but she's actually
Yeah, I know.
she's a very good baker. Honestly, if you need anything, check her for stuff.
I went into
few
to send me some
very,
stuff
very
so I could do a little food review.
Oh my God!
I find me and you could review the thing together.
If I remember correctly, I think it's sweet meringue buttercream icing.
Oh, I love that. That sounds so good, dog.
If I remember her correctly.
Once it have meringue in the name, I did.
She real good with that.
When are we doing a vid together? We actually gonna wrap up now.
And
we're
video.
gonna do a collab together. A nice little, like a little skit or something. I won't say anything about that, but
I'll try my best to be
it'll come out.
in his will there for a second. Skits.
Yeah, he will. All I want is his honest review.
How your review
Good
rolling on
sushi,
your drum?
Okay, let's just go with the last few questions. How?
Try Cam's Grill in St. Anne's. Is Cam's Grill good? Cam's Grill Lamb. Try Cam's Grill Lamb.
Where's that? Where's that?
The person just said try Cam's.
Cam's Grill in St. Anne's. I know what that is.
You sure?
that must be deep in St. Anne's.
Must be. I'll have to.
Up by Cascadian, like? Lima's Edge Bar. Talk about sushi. What makes good sushi?
The preparation of the sushi rice itself. Some
I
people don't
find
do that as
sushi
well.
overly expensive.
No.
It's just rice and fish.
We used to run into Starlight to get the $65. Yeah, but you see, if it has like bamboo shoots and the
I want a sushi place where they don't do anything fancy. It's the same taste, everything. They don't look fancy. Nothing.
That's what you want to go
just so I can get a nice cheap little sushi. So I will spend $150 to still be hungry after I get 2 rolls. You know what I mean?
I guess.
A roll does not fill me.
Only-
A roll does not fill me, dog.
Yeah, only Movino, you
Four
could
little
still get the sushi to go, which is slightly smaller rolls,
For
for
much?
$65.
You see, that's
Everywhere else is like
That's the thing with
bordering
sushi.
on
Like
100 and
I
more.
love sushi, dog, but like it's just too expensive. $65, and I need to buy 2 of them just to
To fill
feel full. And I'm still hungry after 2 rolls, dog. I mean, that's just me. I mean, as a reality, you know.
Yeah, the best sushi I got for the money was actually a caterer in Tobago. The sushi rolls were like huge.
Serious.
Yeah, it was like 120, but like
Where?
you couldn't eat
Where's
all.
this? In Tobago?
I'll have to remember. I'll send you the name.
So
She's a caterer.
So you said Movino for the local recommendation. Somebody's asking.
Yeah. So what Movino has is they have 2 different sets of rolls. They have like their to-go rolls. It's almost like a lunch special, and they have them in Linda's and some other places.
Right.
So it's slightly smaller roll size. And it was like 65.
Yeah.
But like if you go to dine in the restaurant, you'll get more. Like it's like a bigger roll. And those are normally the normal price, like 100, 110, and those kind of things. Yeah, $10 chicken roti. How much chicken? How much chicken I have?
How much chicken roti I have?
How much
okay,
imported
when
chicken?
you eat a roti, do you like eat it like a sandwich, like
Yeah.
or do you open it up? You eat it like a sandwich?
Like, it's wrapped.
Yeah.
So I'm eating it like a sandwich.
I like bone-in chicken, right? I love bone-in chicken.
You told me about that, yeah.
Yeah,
So you have to
like
open
to.
it.
Yeah, I told you this. I like to have the roti. I
Like
like
a
to have the
doubles.
roti, and like you open it up,
Yeah.
and like you peel off the skin and like dip it in, and like I love eating it. That's like it just tastes better for me, though.
I just start putting some of these polls in my stories.
Yeah, polls. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's wrap.
Yeah, we have to leave enough time to go on,
wrap it up with
to go and make your
final
skits.
question.
Yeah.
Who would you want to like collab with? Like any local inspirations or anything. Who would you want to collab with? Any local inspirations? Anybody comes to mind that you would maybe want to eat food with, or go on a food tour with, or something like that? Or who inspires you in terms of content? Anything like that? Does not have to be local. If not.
Actually have fun with this boy, Alan Charles, Trini Silver.
Tracer, yeah, he's cool.
Because he's go everywhere.
Yeah.
So like,
and he does some food stuff every now and again.
Every now and again, yeah. And we've done some stuff together as well, but we've never actually collabed. So
you've never been in a video together.
No, we've been in videos together, but not
really?
not like a full collaboration now. Like we just appear in each other's video, but yeah, like it would be nice to go and do like something proper together. You know? Like with intent.
Yeah. He does good content. I think you'll kind of go hand in hand in terms of the kind of content you'll do. Like a series of videos with a voiceover kind of thing.
Oh yeah, kind of similar. Yeah, his stuff is just less sped up.
Okay, last question is the poll here: KFC or Royal Castle? Big question: KFC or Royal Castle?
Poll.
I voted the Royal Castle. You know why? Because the honey mustard.
The honey
I
mustard.
love the honey mustard, dog.
Yeah, but I really love popcorn chicken, way.
I know it, dog. So
I
you
love
have to
popcorn chicken.
you have to choose one. This is the last question.
And I prefer the sandwich too. So
Okay, so you have to choose one. So KFC.
yeah.
If that means Royal Castle, just go out of existence. So you're choosing
Like it's out of
KFC.
existence?
Yeah.
Yeah, KFC.
Yeah. You have to choose one, and the next one just blows up.
You see, I have a good branch tour. Like
Royal
if
Castle.
I need Royal Castle, like right
Yeah.
now when in town, I will stop by
They have
the truck,
drive-through, yeah.
the little truck.
On the avenue?
Yeah, on the
That's
avenue.
good, okay.
And it actually
That's be open like normal times?
yeah, it's
Night
actually
time?
really good. Like you're rolling there like a little 5:30 in the evening.
Okay.
Real good.
The avenue's just parking for me, boy.
That's why you see I passing through early.
Okay.
I passing through early. Like
Okay.
when I went, you see the Pollory. I'm sure you'll see that video about the Pollory, the stuffed Pollory
Yeah.
on the avenue.
Stuff Pollory. Wait, no, I didn't start.
Nah,
I see that. I understand
you're
that.
sticking then.
Yeah,
You're
I
real
don't know.
sticking.
I'll check it out tonight, guys.
He didn't see the
Let's check it
stuffed
out.
Pollory as yet.
Stuffed Pollory.
Yeah.
I ain't too big on the oily foods, boy. That's get a headache.
Salmon and cream cheese.
Nah, you lost me
Steak
there.
and
You lost me
cheese.
there, dog. Salmon and instead of Pollory, dog.
Chicken.
You lost me there, dog.
Yeah.
Not me and that, dog.
We need to taste it.
Salmon and cheese instead of Pollory.
Alright, so this is the next video that we're gonna do.
Dog.
Is he gonna taste test this thing, right? I'm gonna get
Let's do
these
it.
Pollories and he's gonna taste test it. I wanna see his facial reaction.
Let's do it.
And it'll be on social media for the rest of life.
I know that song, dog.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, that's it for tonight's live, right? Who do you think I should have on next? So announcement this Friday I'm going live with Sifted.
Very
Who
good.
do you think I should go live with?
After
Any
this.
recommend? Yeah, after. Or
You brought on Zach as yet?
no,
Not you yourself, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
Food details.
Food
Yeah,
details, Zach, yeah.
No, it's just that
Keep it.
it'll be same foodie. That's the thing.
You can put it down the road.
I need like the down the road we'll talk more about food.
Yeah.
But like who else do you think? Trini Surfer might be a good idea. Who else do you think would be a good idea?
What about this actress girl Ruby Paris?
Celebrity who's not just a celebrity.
Yeah, celebrity who's not a celebrity,
It's just
yeah,
that I don't know what I'll talk about. That's the thing.
Well, that would be a good thing. What if she had plenty of questions for you?
That's the thing. I'm the interviewer. I have
Yeah, but
questions.
it might spark something.
Yeah,
So what you need
maybe.
to do is like go and like look through like 10
Why her?
videos.
Why do you recommend her?
Because she seemed like a nice person.
Bob Denning? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Give me one more.
Who's a good one, boy?
Guys, any suggestions? Send them. We're wrapping up.
Who's a good one?
Yeah, one more.
Uh,
Could be anybody.
Anybody. I think you see I know so much foodies now. I'm not trying
Right.
to think of foodies right now. Who's that good old boy? Somebody random.
That would actually come because some people ain't go to.
Who would actually come? Yeah. What about these other streamer guys and stuff? Like who's on your red team?
Yeah. I want to get Christian. Yeah. Christian is like
he's
like the number one requested person now.
Yeah.
So I
think you
have
should
to message him this week.
Yeah, bring him on. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure, yeah, he was cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
Alright, guys.
Joshua Grello.
Yes. Yeah. I feel as though his energy will.
His energy will outshine everything. Like, fellas.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so I think we're gonna wrap up there. Thank you so much for coming.
All the cameras. I'll get all the cameras.
1, 2, 3,
4. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, thanks so much for coming. For all the followers and stuff. I'm sorry. I was a little bit unorganized tonight, boy. I left the camera small on Twitch. I didn't have the audio to know when somebody follows, so I couldn't say thanks and thing. Next stream will be a lot better, right?
Yeah, he was hungry. He was thinking about food.
Dog, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'm talking about food and let's get hungry, dog.
Let's get hungry. Yeah. We should go and get something.
Alright, so TikTok, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate you all.
Thank everybody. Thank you, everybody.
So we